This time of year, I think YouTube is flooded with print-on-demand videos on how to create the ugly Christmas sweater with print-on-demand, whether it's with hoodies or with all-over print sweatshirts, or even some people do it on all-over print t-shirts, or as a center on a t-shirt, which I never understood that concept. And of course, we can do all of these, especially now with the Printful custom knitwear that you can actually design a knit sweater. But I feel like people are forgetting something much cooler as a potential, maybe the ugly Christmas pants, like ugly Christmas joggers or ugly Christmas leggings. And that's what today's video is all about. I was actually editing the knitwear video for Printful. It was literally just uploaded, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna design an ugly Christmas pants, but my set is not assembled. I don't have my makeup on, and I decided, you know what? It's just a screen tutorial anyway. So I'm here, makeup free, in my bedroom, telling you that I designed ugly Christmas pants and like leggings and joggers, and I'll take you to my screen to show you how it looks like, and I hope that you guys will enjoy. So let's hop on over to my screen, I guess. I'm here on Printful looking at their large variety of bottoms, including their joggers. We have the unisex athlete shorts, which are pretty cool. We have a variety of leggings. They actually added a lot of leggings lately, including ones with pockets, recycled fabrics, and even flare leggings, which I think flares are coming back, and the unisex track pants. And as I said, I'm going to design an ugly Christmas bottoms, ugly Christmas joggers, ugly Christmas leggings, and just have fun with it. I'm going to start with the joggers. And with the joggers, I have to tell you, it really is important, the men and the women. I actually ordered one of my joggers by accident of the men's collection. And let's just say it has space for something that I don't have, and it's visibly there. So make sure to differentiate between the two in your stores. I'm going to click on just a random size. I usually wear 2XL when it comes to these joggers, and design ugly Christmas joggers. Now, the way that you design the joggers of Printful is by designing one leg and the other, and I am just going to drop a random photo just to show you how one leg looks like. So this is how one leg looks like, because in this area here in the middle, it basically cuts to front and back. Obviously, I'm not going to use the jigsaw puzzle pattern, even though I have these joggers myself. I am going to design something for an ugly Christmas joggers. And for that, I'm going to go to Canva because there's something really cool that I found here. I'm going to click on Create a Design and go with, let's see what dimensions I want. Come on, custom size. Canva just changes their interface all the time. It's annoying. Let's go with the width of 5,000 and height of 4,000. You're going to see soon why. I wanted to create something seamless, but if you've been designing with Printful lately or with other suppliers, you might be worried about that white line that pops up. So I'm going to bypass that by doing something really cool. First, I'm going to go to Elements, and I already have a search here, Pixelated Christmas. Because if we're talking about an ugly Christmas sweater, we're going to pixelize everything. And I'm going to hop this deer on over here. And let's give it a color. Let's decide on a color palette. It is Christmas. So let's just drop in this color here. White, maybe. Is this the red that I want? No, I want it ugly. And then this background is going to be this yellow color, and it's going to have something like green on it, because I feel like, we need to contribute to the ugliness factor. So perhaps this Christmas tree, even though I think the background should be white for this one. So let's clear this up. Let's add another page, make it that horrible yellow color. And on top of it, let's put, I don't know if another reindeer or maybe some kind of, I don't know, snow. Yeah, snow would be nice. Let's do a snowflake. But we're going to choose two snowflakes. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not actually creating a seamless pattern, even though everything that I'm creating is seamless because the borders are seamless. Let's put another snowflake here. Make this one small. No, like this. And like this. Maybe make one of them in green. Horrible green color. It is an ugly Christmas joggers, not like pretty Christmas joggers. How about white? Do we no, we had white already. Maybe that red. Okay. So we have this one. Maybe we need another reindeer here. Let's put this here. I think I like this reindeer better. Do you have another reindeer? Maybe a reindeer and a snowflake. Okay. Let's do a reindeer and a snowflake. I'm going to take this reindeer and drop it here. And then take this snowflake and drop it here. We're doing a reindeer snowflake combo. Okay, let's put the reindeer center, snowflake to the other side, also center, but smaller, and center. Did we have green here? I think so. Yeah, this one is green, and this one is going to be white. This is horrible. I'm already loving this. Okay. And now we have 1, 2, 3. I think we can do one more. Let's have a look. Maybe, what else do we have pixelated here? Sun. No. I want Christmas pixelated. No, these are not Christmas anymore. Maybe this reindeer? Yeah, this one can be cute, but I want to combine it with like this stick, the candy stick. Or a cookie. We have a cookie. We have a pixelated cookie. For the pixelated cookie, I'm going to go with a green background, a yellow background, a red. Huh, white, maybe black. We can add some black here. Okay, the pixelated cookie is going to be friends with, what element is she going to be friends with? Maybe the tree? No. I'm going to put the pixelated cookie on its own. No, I want the pixelated cookie to have a friend. A pixelated Santa hat. Awesome. Let's try and make both of these the same height, approximately. And then grab both, same height, center and center. And this reindeer can be on his own. So we have a red background, a white background, a yellow background, a black background. So let's make this one a green background. Yeah? I don't know, it looks too weird. It looks too weird on this. Perhaps if this was here and these two were here, and then I'll change the color of this one to white and this one to black or yellow. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, and now comes the magic. I'm going to download all of these. Doesn't really matter if it's PNG or JPEG. Let's do JPEG and download all of them. And I'm going to go to my downloads folder, open this design. And I'm on a Mac, so I can edit photo heights from the viewer. If you can't do what I'm doing now, just do the sizes on Canva to begin with, and I'll explain. So this is my first design, right? I'm clicking on the edit, and let's make it a bit smaller, and I'm selecting this part and basically cropping it. Now, if you can't do this with a Mac, you can just initially create a design that is 5,000 by 3,000 pixels, because that's basically what I cropped it to. Because that's basically what I cropped it to. It's really hard to say cropped it very quickly. Let's go over to this tree, and here I'm going to crop it more. Like this, make it more narrow. You'll understand why when we get to the pants. I promise. I promise. Let's do this one as well. It doesn't actually matter in this case if I center the design because it's going to repeat itself anyway. Here I'm also going to crop this height, perhaps this one. Let's crop this and to black. Let's also crop this. No, I like to keep the height similar. You know what? The black I'm keeping the same. Okay, let's go back to Printful to our legs. Upload new file. All of them. I really like the fact that you can upload all files to Printful, and it's not going to put it on the product. It's just going to upload all of them at the same time, and then you can choose. Now that I've got all my files, I am going to start. Let's start with black and apply this. Of course, the image resolution is too low because it's not what I want to do with it. No. Let's scale this down and put it here. And now I am going to pattern it, but I want you to notice why I meant like what I said with the lines that appear. They kind of make things tricky. First, we can just minimize the spacing a tiny bit, and here it avoids the problem. Oh, I actually increased the spacing? No, I wanted to minimize it. That's what I get for designing before coffee. I minimized it to minus 0.2. And in this case, it does look good because the actual pattern itself doesn't have an element on the sides. So this can actually be something that you design flat out. Like you can just design something like this, obviously with the other leg designed as well. This is actually kind of cute, but it's not what I meant to do because when we are talking about the pattern option, we also just have the option to create a horizontal line. And that's what I'm doing here. So I created a horizontal line with this. Let's go back to all design layers. And I want to decide if this horizontal line is going to be at the top or at the bottom. Let's put it on this area here. With this area, the left side and the right side, these come into the crotch area or the buttocks area. So you might want to consider that with your designs as well. So I have this here and I am going to upload another design. Let's do the, let's just go with the list. Let's just do this one. Of course it's too big, I know. And make this smaller, scale to fit, a lot smaller. And put it straight up next to it, pattern with a line. Dum da da dum. And let's do the spacing 0, -1. Why did I remove this? Where did it go? Open up. Thank you. Uploads. Now let's go with this one. And put it here. Pattern with a horizontal line. This is -0.02. That can be okay. Now the problem that I have is that I can only design 5 different placements. So I'm going to need to see how I'm going to do that when it comes to the end result. Let's upload another design. This time let's go with the trees. I think I would like to put the tree one either closer up top or the black thing because I think I'm going to want to have like a black background for everything. Let's fill the background with black because I feel like that would be the nicest for the top area. Like here somewhere. Let's make this smaller. Okay. I'm really trying to design something that a woman would like to wear versus things that women would go like, oh, come on, this is look weird in the crotch area because a lot of people would definitely not wear something that looks weird in the crotch area. Let's put the spacing down. Close up here. Come on. And then this down here. This one is at the bottom. I need to zoom in. Down. And we have another design that we wanted to add because we have 5. And that was this one. Scale down. All the way down. And I want this to be in this area. Now, when it comes to designing the bottom, this line that is this line here shows me what is folded up and what is folded down. So this part is actually inside of the joggers. So I don't need to design for that part. I can leave this one empty if I want to and just go back to here and pattern it to a horizontal line and make it -0.01. And now let's have a look at how it looks like. Come on, look at Opa. This is kind of cute, but I do know that I can make it maybe a bit taller. I think that I can drop it a bit higher if I want to with these, perhaps. Draw the lines a bit higher. Let's have a look. Okay. And this line can be a tiny bit smaller. Maybe even a lot smaller, you know? Let's center this like that. Mockups. Okay, now all I have to do is copy this to the other leg. Duplicate left leg. Duplicate left leg. Duplicate left leg. Duplicate left leg. And duplicate to the left leg. And now let's have a look at our pants. Why is nothing happening? Nothing duplicated to the left leg? Come on. I think it's not duplicating because I have some space in. I think it's wanting to like draw a space from the down leg. So let me just delete this part. And now I'm going to see if it does duplicate. Okay, we found a trick. If you can't duplicate something because you already have 5 layers, it's basically because it's trying to duplicate to this placement and then moves it to the other, which is why it doesn't work if all 5 placements are taken. So I'm duplicating all of these, and they will all appear on the left leg. And then I'm going to create the other one again from this placement. And I'm going to create it for the other one as well. Because I'm not duplicating this one, I'm going to remember the measurements that I have. So let's scale it down. And again, I'm placing this here. Zoom in. Let's place it down here. Zoom out. Pattern. Line. Minus 0.01. And the size of it is 4.53 on 2.72. I'm going to go back to the left leg, upload this, and try to create the same exact measurements. Scale down. What was it? This is 422.5. 453.272. 4.552 is close enough. Let me have a look. Kind of centering this, right? It's going to be on the other leg, so people are not going to pay that much attention to it when it comes to like comparing the two. It's not going to be a big deal. Minus 0.01. And now let's mock up this. Please work. Ta-da! I'm so happy. It actually came out looking really good. I think that a lot of people like the whole idea of everything being covered up. But in this case, I wouldn't like all of it to be covered up as a woman because I would feel like this area would be a little bit weird. But if you do want to contribute to the ugliness of this, maybe change the background color to something ugly, like this. Now, if we change it here, I want you to notice that we do have a gap here. That gap here didn't appear before because before the background was black. So I'm just manually adjusting it. And let's go with the right leg and adjust it down. And we can also create different colors. I'm going to show you in a bit. And this would be our ugly Christmas pants. Now, I really like this. This is so weird. I do have to say, it's very ugly. This is just so ugly. But I want to create something else that is ugly. So let's just, I'm just going to go back to women's joggers, like exit this so that I can restart the whole process again because I want to create something different. I'm thinking to try and create something with the same things that I've had on now, but just in a different way. For example, like one leg is going to be a dominant color and the other one is going to be a different dominant color. So let's start with one leg. And in this case, we're not going to duplicate anything to the other leg. We're just going to go with the flow with this one. I'm going to make this one smaller and let's pattern it, of course, with that horizontal line minus 0.01. Go back to uploads and choose another thing that was the white and green combo. Scale it down a lot more. This time we can place it here, maybe pattern this as a horizontal line, minus 0.01. And for the background color, I don't want to apply it to all layers, and I want to choose the exact green one. Let's use the picker. Okay. And let's put this a bit down. And now I'm going to duplicate this to this placement. Put it higher. And then duplicate this to this placement. Oh, this is so ugly. And then let's duplicate this again. We can have 5, so make it below. Let's have a look. Let's do white threads. So weird. Incredibly weird. Let's go back to our design. I do want to like maybe push something a bit down here, a little bit down, just to make sure that the alignment is correct in the middle. Their gaps between each other are the most accurate I can. And now I'm going to move to the left leg and do a totally different color palette from this. I'm going to choose maybe these two. So let's apply this one, scale down, all the way down, pattern, line, minus 0.01, back to all design layers, upload. Let's go with this ugly little guy, our pixelated artwork. And I wanted to pattern it first. Come on. Minus 0.01. Great. Now this one up. Duplicate to this placement. Up. Like this. This one goes here. Let's duplicate this one again. And we need to decide which one is going to be like the background color. Because I do want the concept to match. So in this case, the white background repeated itself 3 times, but the green background was the dominant one. So whatever I'm going to repeat 3 times, the other one is going to be the dominant color. And if I want it to be really ugly, it's going to have to be yellow. So I'm going to duplicate this one more time. I hope you followed my logic. And I'm going to push this one down, this one here, this here. This goes up. I'm going to try to keep the same kind of spacing between them. And choose a background fill color, which will be the exact same yellow. Let's have a look at our ugly Christmas pants now. Ugly Christmas joggers. So ugly, I need to lift this one up a bit. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. Up, up, up. Okay, let's have a look. This is so ugly, but I love it. These are super ugly. Super ugly. I stepped on over to Fourthwall because they also have those Printful pants and leggings. Just to show you how it's done on this platform, I'm going to do the all over print crossover leggings with a pocket and make them ugly. Design now. And in this case, I have a lot more spaces to design, like the right leg, the left leg, the belt front, the belt back, and the pockets. So maybe here we'll do something a bit different. Let's go with the right leg and upload this image. I'm reminding you that again, we have an overlap of these products with Fourthwall and with Printful, which means that whatever I designed now on Printful can also be designed with Fourthwall and vice versa. So pattern, and this time I'm going to block all of it, but again, minus 0.01, and now there are no white lines. I'm going to go to the left leg and drop another one, a totally different one. Let's do this one. And of course, reduce our image size by a lot. And pattern this. Minus 0.01. Let's go to the belt front. I don't even know what the belt front placement is. I've never done it, so let's give it a try and see what it designs. Scale down. Okay, this looks weird, but I think we can do it. I don't know if it's gonna look good. Maybe this part should just be like just a color minus 0.01. Okay, let's have a look at how it looks because I'm really confused now. Black lines. Okay, this is too big. Much smaller. And I'm going to duplicate, and I want to duplicate it to the belt back, but I can't because on Fourthwall I cannot duplicate this placement. So I'm going to go to the belt back and just redo this again. I'm on 4.73 and 2.76 when it comes to the measurements. Let's go with file. You have to upload it again. And the exact same measurements. 4.73. I think in this case it will be actually different measurements because the space is a bit smaller, but let's see how it looks like. Minus 0.01. And for the pockets, oh, the tree, right? Have we used the tree? I don't think we used the tree. I think the tree would be fine. If we have and I forgot because it's I'm just on my second coffee this morning, then forgive me. I'll correct it later. Block minus 0.01. Okay, maybe even smaller. And Mockups. It's gonna be horrible, right? I never understood the concept of the fact that I'm doing something ugly on purpose, but I think that if the goal was to design something ugly, I have achieved it in this space. Oh my god, this is horrible. Wait, I want to make this even smaller, like the elements even smaller. Come on. Right leg. Let's go with the belt. Mockups. This is so ugly. This is, I'm telling you, this is like really ugly. I do believe that these are the ugliest leggings I've ever designed in my life. But yeah, I think I'm going to order them for myself. And we're back to me, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and forgive me again for the different sound between the computer and myself. Again, as I mentioned, I'm filming this like without my usual set. I'm actually using my phone for this, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Anyway, if you did, like this video down below or subscribe to the channel or comment, and it truly means a lot to me whenever you comment or leave a like. I'm going to leave a link on the screen here for the actual knitwear video that I've done for Printful. But with that being said, and again, with no makeup and in my bedroom, that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new or were at least entertained. And as usual, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!